Welcome to Wonderland Stories. Today, we have a magical adventure filled with wonders and lessons to learn. Sit back and enjoy. The Enchanted Castle and the Three Guardians. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there existed a magical kingdom hidden deep within an enchanted forest. The kingdom was protected by ancient magic, and at its heart stood the grand enchanted castle, a shimmering masterpiece of gold and silver, with towers that reached high into the sky. The castle was home to Queen Seraphina, a kind and wise ruler whose beauty was matched only by her heart. But the true power of the kingdom lay within a mystical crystal hidden in the castle's depths. This crystal, known as the Heart of Light, held the kingdom's magic and ensured peace throughout the land. The Heart of Light was protected by three magical guardians. Each guardian was chosen by the magic of the land and gifted with extraordinary powers. The first guardian, Oriel, was the protector of the skies. With her wings as wide as the horizon and feathers that sparkled like stars, she could control the weather and bring sunshine or rain with a flap of her wings. The second guardian, Thorn, was the protector of the forests. His tall, sturdy form blended with the trees, and he could command the plants and animals to do his bidding. The third guardian, Mira, was the protector of the waters. She had the ability to talk to rivers, lakes, and seas, and her powers over the water could summon great waves or calm the fiercest storm. For centuries, the three guardians kept the Heart of Light safe, and peace reigned over the kingdom. But deep in the dark caverns far beyond the kingdom, an evil sorcerer named Malvar had been plotting to steal the Heart of Light and plunge the world into darkness. Malvar was once a respected wizard, but his thirst for power had corrupted his heart. He believed that if he could control the Heart of Light, he would become the most powerful sorcerer in all the lands. One fateful night, when the moon was full, Malvar sent his shadowy creatures to sneak into the castle and steal the Heart of Light. These creatures were made of darkness itself, and they could move unseen by all but the most powerful magic. As the creatures crept into the castle, the guardians sensed the disturbance. Oriel, who was perched high on a tower, felt the cold winds shifting unnaturally. Thorn, who was deep in the forest, heard the animals grow restless. Mira, who was at the edge of a lake, noticed the water rippling though the air was still. The guardians knew something was wrong and rushed to the castle. When they arrived, they found the castle in disarray. The Heart of Light had been taken. The queen was safe but devastated by the loss. Without the crystal, the kingdom would slowly fall into chaos. The guardians knew they had to act fast. They gathered in the throne room, their faces grim. "The Heart of Light has been taken by dark magic," Oriel said, her eyes filled with determination. "We must retrieve it before it's too late." "But how do we find it?" Thorn asked. "The dark creatures have vanished without a trace." Mira closed her eyes and concentrated. "I can feel the pull of the crystal," she said softly. "It's faint, but I believe it's hidden in the caves of shadow, far beyond our lands." Queen Seraphina stepped forward, her voice steady. "You three are the kingdom's only hope. You must venture into the caves of shadow and retrieve the Heart of Light. But beware, Malvar's magic is strong, and his traps are many." Without hesitation, the guardians set off on their journey. The road was long and treacherous. As they traveled deeper into the uncharted lands, the sky grew darker, the trees twisted, and the rivers ran dry. But the guardians pressed on, their bond of friendship giving them strength. After days of travel, they reached the entrance to the Caves of Shadow. The air was thick with an ominous chill, and strange whispers echoed through the cave's narrow passages. The walls were lined with glowing stones that cast an airy light, but the shadows seemed to shift and dance as though alive. Inside the cave, Malvar had laid numerous traps to protect the stolen crystal. The first challenge was a labyrinth of mirrors, each reflection showing something different. The mirrors played tricks on the mind, making it difficult to find the way forward. But Oriel used her wings to guide the group by following the star's reflection in the mirrors. She knew that the stars would never lie, and sure enough, her knowledge helped them navigate the maze. The second challenge was a forest of thorns, with razor-sharp branches blocking every path. Thorn stepped forward, his powers over nature guiding him. He whispered ancient words to the trees, and slowly the thorns parted, allowing them passage. The final challenge was the most dangerous, a ragging river of black water that blocked the entrance to Malvar's lair. The water was enchanted, and any who touched it would be swept away into the darkness forever. Mira, with her command over water, stepped into the river. She whispered softly to the currents, calming them until the river was still. With the way clear, the guardians pressed on. At last, they reached Malvar's lair. The evil sorcerer stood before the Heart of Light, a twisted grin on his face. "You are too late," Malvar sneered. "With the Heart of Light, I will plunge the world into eternal darkness." Oriel, Thorn, and Mira stood together, their powers united. Oriel summoned the winds of the sky, Thorn called upon the strength of the forest, and Mira commanded the waters. Their combined magic created a brilliant shield of light that repelled Malvar's dark magic. The sorcerer tried to strike back, but his powers were no match for the Guardians' unity. With a final burst of magic, the Guardians reclaimed the Heart of Light. Malvar, defeated and powerless, vanished into the shadows, never to be seen again. The Guardians returned the crystal to the castle, and once again, peace and light reigned over the kingdom. The Queen thanked the Guardians for their bravery and wisdom, and the kingdom celebrated their victory for many days. The bond between the Guardians grew even stronger, and they continued to protect the kingdom, ensuring that the magic of the Heart of Light would never be stolen again. And so, the enchanted castle and the kingdom remained a place of beauty and wonder, where magic and friendship triumphed over darkness. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey. We hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Wonderland Stories for more adventures.